I have rescued plenty of creations in my day. This is the first video where a creation rescues me. G'day everyone, I want to be real with you. This week has been really hard. Due to a bunch of things outside of my control, combined with the way in which I've been overworking for a long time, I needed to record a last minute video and I didn't have it in me. Too many things were too hard and falling apart, and I honestly can't bear the thought of not delivering what I do for you. I care about it so much, and I care about my team so much. And I know if we don't get out that 2 videos a week, they all rely on what this channel produces to be able to pay their bills. I know I need to be able to take a break, but as there are more and more people who rely on what I do, the ability for me to do that is less and less. However, we have a lot of people who help me do what I do, and they have swept in and come to the rescue. So I am grateful, and I'm sorry, I didn't expect to get emotional. I'm really excited to share with you the project that my team has put together for you to enjoy today. I'm going to talk later in this video about all this and why I'm at where I'm at, and don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm going to come back swinging next week. I just need a weekend. But in the meantime, I really hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you know how much I love making content for you. Like I said, I'll explain myself later, but for now, enjoy a fun creative project by the JAZZA'S Studios team.
Wow guys, so we're on a JAZZA video.
We're here to save the day, but our fishy bodies will not allow us to create this little fish tank.
We can't do anything with these appendages.
So, fishy friends, transform.
It's JAZZA'S. Hold on, that's the wrong channel. I'm Jen.
I'm Murray.
I'm Amy.
And we're here to save JAZZA'S butt.
That's right, in today's video we're going to be creating an aquarium based on The Little Mermaid, I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna create a really cute little diorama. We have all this stuff that we've acquired from a fish aquarium store.
But it's not exactly great.
Some of it's a little bit cursed, so...
So we've got a lot of work to do. Alrighty, so let's go through some of the stuff that you've bought for us, Amy.
Sponges, rocks. I don't know. I know, we might jazz these up a little bit and make them a little bit more.
Jazz it up. Get it? Because anyway.
Wow. All right, cursed dolphin. Hello! But the animals could use some work. That might be my job.
I'm gonna be working on the background for our fish tank, and this is looking pretty Windows 98-ish. So we're gonna turn it into something from The Little Mermaid. And I'm thinking Triton's Palace is like pretty much the pinnacle of the movie. Like, it's pretty familiar, everyone knows what it is. And I'm gonna go for a similar sort of color scheme as well. A lot of yellows, a lot of blues, with some browns and purples probably in there too. So I'm gonna sketch everything out on this first, just to make sure I've got it looking nice and neat, and then I'm going to paint on top of it. And then we can start building our aquarium.
Why is he yellow?
I don't know.
We also need to point out that we're gonna make this as fish friendly as possible, but at the end of the day, these fish aren't destined for this. They are going to a much bigger pond with all their fishy friends at JAZZA'S home. Amy, what's up?
I am using the base that the tank actually came in, and I'm going to attach it to this placemat, and I think that's a really good foundation to then start building a bit of a coral reef that our fish tank can be sat in, so it can be displayed beautifully.
So my thoughts are to create some sort of centerpiece like we have in The Little Mermaid. Ariel likes to sing on top of a certain large piece of rock. And then if we sort of surround the edges, make that little clear focal point, we'll have Jen's lovely background here. We can have some bits reaching up here, just to sort of really give that imposed layered effect to create depth. All right, so what I'm doing is making some extra rocks. This one is okay as a centerpiece, but it needs a little bit more. So I just want to sort of build up the edges a little bit, make it a bit more lively. I'm going to cover them in the clay, Amy. The
Polymer clay.
Polymer clay, that one. And we'll chuck them in the oven. It'll be really, really quick, and we'll have some really nice rocks, and we can texture them with these rocks. So we'll have the same texture. Haha, brilliant.
Could you say we'd be ready to rock and roll?
Okay, Amy, what are you up to?
I am pulling apart sponges. They give a nice corally look.
Jen is working away at the background. That's looking really cool already. And I'm gonna make some pasta. Murder!
It wouldn't be a video if I didn't murder something.
Okay, so we've got some statues and ruins that we've got sitting around the studio, and I think they'll look really cool at the back of our little aquarium. So I'm just gonna take some of these along with the animals and we'll give them a little paint job.
Oh, hello, it's me again, interrupting to explain what a disaster this week has been for me. And honestly, just to thank my team for stepping up and making an awesome art video when I just couldn't. And for the past few weeks, I've been working on a really big video for a sponsor that has been taking up a lot of mine and my team's time. That video has been expensive to produce already, in times and materials we've needed to get to make it happen. It was already delayed waiting for feedback that didn't come, so my team and I had to record a last-minute short turnaround video, which we did and we were all really proud of, but it was hard. The video was meant to come out today, but yesterday I got the feedback from the sponsor where they told me they didn't like my art. I liked my art, honestly, and I feel like I'm an okay judge of art. It wasn't a bad artwork, but the time and the materials that it took to produce that video has cost us in the 5 figures already, and all that time and money will probably have been wasted because we're probably not going to get paid for our work, and that video will probably never see the light of day. And on top of that, as an artist, I got a healthy dose of rejection at the same time. This happens occasionally, not often, thank goodness, but when it does happen, we bear all of the risk. We carry all of the cost, and if the sponsor or client decides not to pay or not to go through with the deal, it all falls down on us. And we ended up in a situation where this big company can walk away and leave us entirely out of pocket for our efforts. I can deal with a hit to my ego, but after this week, I didn't have it in me. I've been spending the last 2 days creating a giant chalk art painting, which is going to be an amazing video, by the way, but I had back pain from the beginning and it was excruciating to get through. I made it happen and it's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. But I just didn't have it in me to do a short turnaround video to rescue this situation. I was feeling really low and depressed yesterday, especially because of the hit to the team, and our ability to keep the lights on is at risk when companies like that leave us in the lurch. And if I can't produce a video, that puts us in a harder financial situation because then we don't even have AdSense to help cover us. But I didn't have the emotional resilience to make something. Or physical, to be honest. I'm exhausted. Fortunately, I have an amazing team who have stepped in and just made it happen. I've come across these problems and I'll come across them again, and I'll be back swinging in no time. But the most effective way that you can support us and thank our team is actually support what we produce, and that allows us to be independent. Like on JAZZA'Sstudios.com, aside from merch, we have digital products which are the most direct way to support what we do. And to add a little bit of incentive and also to help me recover my bruised ego, I've made a coupon code that will give you 10% off of any digital product on the store. Just write the code I like your artwork and I'll feel a little bit better over the weekend. It's only going to be live for this weekend, so use it while you can. There are some great digital products over there, but my absolute favorite and the most recent one that we've released is my ultimate digital painting bundle. With my digital brushes, that comes with 83 incredible brushes that work with multiple programs, cover all of your core digital painting types, and comes with an entire e-course produced by Alicia and myself over the better part of a year that teaches you all the fundamentals of digital painting and using our brushes to achieve incredible results. And on top of that, we've been contacted by a lot of people who wanted the Pro Sketch Pack back, and we have brought it back in an ongoing way. So you can now get the Pro Sketch Pack, which is a perfect foundational starter point for those of you who want to get into art and illustration, or those of you who already are professional, but want something that will keep all of your artwork safe and carry you well into the future. Thank you for supporting us. And of course, a huge thank you to my team for making this happen. I'm gonna hand it back over to them to finish that awesome project.
Alrighty, so we just got our delivery of a couple of fish. I thought we were getting like 3 fish, not like 12 fish. I don't think we're gonna use 12 fish. I think we're only gonna use a couple, and they're definitely not living in there. They're gonna live in a big pond and have a happy retirement, but fish.
Amy.
Yes.
You've also been hard at work. Look at this.
Yeah. About ready to put some paint on bits and pieces.
Well, I have a lot of coral and little animals that I've given a quick spritz with the paint aerosol, and I think it's time to start working myself.
Routine!
Yes!
The next project that I'm going to move on to is painting this thing up. This thing looks like it's been thrown into the sin bin and back. It is ugly, it's disgusting, and I think it needs a glow up. So let's quickly paint this guy up. Rock.
Woohoo! Rocks! Yes. You rock, Jen.
No, you guys rock.
That's not bad. Cool. So these have been sprayed basically in some purples, blues, and a bit of brown on top to match Jen's artwork. Now I can dry brush them and they'll match the scene perfectly.
This is what they looked like before.
Yeah.
And this is what we've done to it. This looks so much more moody. This looks like crap.
Home stress check-in. How you going, Jen?
Home stress check-in?
Yes,
yeah.
home stress check-in.
100%.
That-
Yeah, so we're just gonna paint a bunch of stuff together and then we can throw it all in at the end.
Amy's put all the paint down. That's looking amazing.
We're just doing some final highlights and detail painting and it's done.
Cool. I'm up to doing the final dry brush on these rocks that I've sort of painted and built. All the animals have been assembled. Oh, they're hanging out with the fish. Hooray! Fish are chilling in their bags. They're getting ready to be released. And we're close to the home stretch. Hello, Mr. Flamingo. How are you?
Wait, that's Amy. That's the...
Oh my god, we're breaking immersion.
No!
Come on, fishies. Be free in your new creative home.
You guys did such a good job with this. This is so fun. It's a party! I feel like we need disco lights. That's the only thing that's missing. Epic review. Fishy. I hope this video has brightened your day, and you know what's brightened my day? That I have such an awesome team who will step in and make something beautiful and entertain you all for me. Come on in, guys. I've been taking a break today, so you guys have to do the YouTubery outro. Take the credit.
Oh no.
Go, YouTube it up, go.
Subscribe to Tabletop Time.
No!
This was really fun to work on.
Thank you so much, guys. You did such a cool job.
Yeah.
It's a really fun project.
We made a little home.
And I get to take away from it because I will be the new home for these fishies. They've only been here for 10 minutes, but I'm going to take them home and add them to my fish ponds, which I think my kids will really enjoy the new friends.
Yeah. Who wants fish fingers?
Oh my
Anytime.
God.
I'm very hungry.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. See ya. Okay, you ready to bring the fishies to their new home?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
And we got some other fishy friends for them. Hey fishies, meet your new friends. Do you want to give them some food? There you go. That's lots of food. All done.
Need a bit more.
Okay, that's enough. All right, they've got lots of food now. Say bye-bye, fishies.